Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. Welcome to Primavera's College and Career Fair. What we're going to do really quickly is introduce you to the guidance counseling department here, because your guidance counselors are definitely people who can help you in your preparation for your college and career. So the counselors in our department, will start with Mrs. Elaine Taylor. She's our guidance counseling director. Mrs. Courtney Hochdefer is our guidance counseling supervisor. And your guidance counselors, Miss Winnell Yazzie, Mr. Ryan Peterson, Mrs. Allie Schmidt, Miss Erica Phillips, that is me, Mrs. Kim Omoloju, Miss Jo Gilliam, and Miss Tammy Powell. So hopefully some of those names are recognizable to you guys if you're here. In order to contact us, that's the information that you want to use, okay? So you can get a hold of us by calling the Primavera main number, choosing option 2, then choosing option 3. For those of you who are students at Primavera, you can find our direct contact information in your parent-student portal. So please look there to get a hold of us directly. As part of the guidance department, we have awesome support staff, and they are called guidance counseling paraprofessionals. If you call in through our main line, 480-456-6678, and you press option 2 and then option 3, you're going to be able to talk with one of them. They can answer student and parent general questions. They're wonderful with that. They work closely with us as guidance counselors. And again, they are available through the Primavera main line. They're a wonderful part of our department, very invaluable. So what do school guidance counselors do? Well, basically, we take care of 3 different domains, and those domains include, one of the reasons we're here tonight, college and career. So we can help you in that preparation. We also can work with students on personal social types of issues and academic issues. Again, we don't help with things like tests, or we don't answer questions in regards to grades in the classroom, but overall academic support. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in some of the next slides. Speaking of academics, some of the things that I like to focus on, and I know all of the counselors like to focus on when we support students academically, are self-advocacy, knowing what it is that you need, what you want, and being able to communicate that effectively. We work with you on graduation requirements. That's a big one, because in order to get into your college and your career goals, you have to make sure that you're meeting the requirements necessary for graduation. We do that through scheduling. We can also help you in communicating with instructors. We know that's a difficult thing, especially for teens. So it's important that if you're having trouble with that you contact your guidance counselor, and we can be a support system there. Time management. We know you're all very busy Primavera students, so we have lots of awesome tips and tricks for time management. Test anxiety and overall types of anxiety, test taking strategies, as well as study skills. So we have a plethora of awesome ways that we can support you academically. These are just a few. Personal social. I talk about self-care a lot with my students, and I know the other guidance counselors do as well. And that means that taking care of yourself so that you can be successful academically. So when you're encountering personal social issues such as, and I'll read through these, bullying, grief and loss, lack of motivation maybe, self-respect, social anxiety, self-advocacy, that's a big piece, you've heard that before, stress, self-esteem, relationships, community resources, communication. Anytime any of these are areas of struggle for you, or you need additional support, we are able to provide that, specifically with resources to bridge school and community. Sometimes we need to outreach to our community to be helpful. So keep these in mind when you're thinking about contacting your school counselor and taking care of yourself so that you can be academically successful. And last but certainly not least, college and career. You guys are here to learn from colleges tonight. There's going to be a lot of awesome Arizona colleges here to talk with you, and also to put an action plan in place for your career. Because eventually, whether you're attending college or whether you're taking any other route, military, what have you, you're going to end up in a career down the road. So some of the ways that we can help you in preparation for your college planning, we're going to skip to college first on the right-hand side. Admissions requirements, academic requirements, timelines and deadlines. We can help you guys with that. Test taking, so PSAT, SAT, or ACT. Those are college entrance exams. Financial aid, there's actually going to be a presentation tonight on financial aid in the FAFSA. Scholarships, where to find them, how to get them. And goal setting, that's a big one. In regards to your career, we can help you with career exploration. We do so through the use of AZCIS, and if you haven't been to that website, it is an awesome website. Talk with your counselor about that. Resume building, interest inventories, thinking about what you're interested in, skills assessments, goal setting again, and interviewing skills. Again, there's going to be a presentation on that tonight too. Some of the things that the counseling department can do to support all of that, academic, personal, social, and college and career, are that every counselor in our department holds counseling Adobe sessions every week. We all hold one per week. So here are some of the upcoming topics for May. And again, contact your individual counselor for Adobe login information, even if it's with another counselor. So the week of May 4th through 8th, you can bank on seeing lots about graduation requirements. There's going to be several Adobes on that. A college to-do checklist, and meet your counselor Adobes. We are still holding those for our individual student loads. May 11th through the 15th, calling all graduates. If you are a graduate this year, important to attend. Exploring careers, graduation requirements again. Preparing for a community college, that's an important one as well. Some of us are going to start at a community college prior to university, or just attend community college, and that's a great choice to make. And meeting your counselor again. May 18th through the 22nd, guidance counseling for frequently asked questions. Exploring careers, graduation requirements, stress management, and meet your counselor. And then the last week of May, the 25th through the 29th, graduation requirements. You see that a lot in May, guys. Depression, the personal social. Grade level checklist. Preparing for community college, and life after high school. Yes, there is life after high school. So those are some of the things that we have upcoming in our counseling department. Any further questions, I encourage everybody to reach out to your individual counselors. Again, you can find that information in your parent-student portal. That's all for our introduction to the counseling department, and I really, really appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. I hope you gain a lot of wonderful information, and stay tuned because we have a whole lineup of colleges from Arizona that are going to be here for you in just a couple of minutes.